Tranquility. Thing as a start. Let's read the rules. Yeah, it looks interesting. Alright, so as mentioned, I think this is a co-op game. Alright, rules don't seem too long on here. Hopefully they say everything. Alright. You will attempt to find your paradise island on the good ship Tranquility. To do this, you will need to fill the entire 6x6 sea grid with island cards, which are numbered 1 through 80, and have played one start and one finish card. You all win if you complete the grid and have placed a start and finish card, living out your days in an island paradise. You all lose if a single player can no longer play or discard any cards. See section 4, causing the ship to be lost forever. Lost forever or live in paradise for the rest of your days. You may not communicate. Oh, okay. Well, you may not communicate with other players except when discussing the start card. See below. You all take a turn, one after another, starting with the first player, then moving clockwise. On your turn, you must take one action by doing one of the following. Play a card or discard 2 cards. After taking an action, you must draw back up to a hand of 5 cards. We're taking cards from the top of your own draw pile, unless your draw pile has run out, in which case, continue playing until the game ends. Alright, A. You select an island card from your hand and may play it anywhere in the grid, providing you follow these rules. 1. Cards must be placed so that the grid ascends in numerical order from bottom left to top right. Bottom left to top right. Okay. First moving along the bottom row from left to right, followed by the second row moving left to right. The card is placed next to an existing card in the ascending sequence. Even if they are on different rows, you must discard the number of cards face down from your hand, equal to the difference between the numbers shown on the 2 cards. So placing a 5 next to a 3 will mean you must discard 2 cards. If a card is played between 2 cards, you discard cards equal to the difference between the card you played and one of the cards to either side. Whichever result is the lowest. You may not place a card if that would require you to discard more than 4 cards remaining in your hand. You may not discard cards from your draw pile. If you have a start card in your hand and one has yet to be placed, you must play that start card as your action this turn. This card is not placed within the grid but in the bottom left hand corner of the frame. When a start card is played, you must discard a total of 8 cards between you. You may discuss how many cards each of you is willing to discard, and not specifics about what is in your hand or where you might wish to play cards in the future. Note, this is the only time in the game that players can communicate. After discarding all players draw back to 5 cards. The start space has already been filled. The remaining start cards have no purpose and may be discarded using normal rules. Finish cards. You may only play a finish card once the rest of the grid plus the start card has been completed. If this card has played before any player runs out of legal moves, then you all win the game. Finish cards may be discarded using the normal rules, but beware, there are only 5 in the game. You cannot win without a finish card being played. And there's 2... okay. So, we'll probably be talking to each other a little bit just for trying to figure out what we're doing at all. But, yeah. And you can, there's B, discard 2 cards. You may discard 2 cards rather than playing a card, either because you cannot legally play a card or because you choose to. To do this, you must place 2 cards of your choice from your hand face down in front of you. You'll be advised keeping this discard pile messy so as to easily differentiate between the draw pile. Alright. Game end. You all win if the active player successfully plays a finished card after the grid is complete. You all lose if a player cannot take a legal action on their turn. This could be because they cannot play a card in the grid, either because it doesn't fit numerically, or because the player doesn't have enough cards to discard in order to play it. Or you have either 1 or 0 cards left in your hand at the start of your turn. Yeah, it says, so strictly speaking, Tranquility can be should be played in silence. Ultimately, however, players may create their own rules of communication and may simply choose to take their opportunity to discuss other aspects of life. All right.
Let's communicate via screens.
No, I would like to discuss other aspects of life.
Yes.
Okay, are we gonna start?
All right. So it says 1 through 80. So I had, and there's only 24 cards. It seems like we're going to discard each time, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
You must play or discard 2 cards.
Yeah.
So I'm
But like,
so
we're going to replenish our hand, so we're going to get back from the draw pile.
Yeah, that's true. There's solitaire like in that sense.
Nice. All right, I'm just gonna talk on this one. We can not do this in the future if we want to, but I got a 78. Should I just put that next to
I don't have anything higher than a 78. But you go right ahead.
no, I'm wondering, like, do we have to put them like one by one? Because I was confused by in the rules it says if the card is placed next to an existing card in the ascending sequence, even if they're in different rows, then you must discard some. If you place 5 next to a 3, so does that mean it has to go 3, 4, 5, or is that you cannot repeat?
I would think that it'd be you cannot repeat. I can't imagine that it has to be.
Oh yeah, so I don't want to. Yeah, the discard sounds pretty bad. Sorry.
Do you get them back, or is it gone?
No, it doesn't seem like they're going back. I don't know. Okay. So how many do we need to fill out? 1, 2. Okay, so 30. So what do we need to average on each row? Between like 15 or so? Or 10?
Yeah, 15. More than 10. 12. 12 and a half.
Okay, so you played a 76. Did you have to discard 2?
Yeah, I did.
And I put 7 to discard 4. 4, not 2.
So what's this times 21? Because I thought that was how many we have left, or how many...
You have 21, I have 19 in my draw.
Oh, gotcha, we each have one. Okay. Okay, so do I have to put one next to him at all? Is that the other question we
I
asked?
don't think so.
Oh, really?
Okay, so 72. The next thing I have is a 66, so I don't want to put that next to the 72.
I remember it goes from left to right, so make sure you,
Yeah.
each row goes left to right. I have a finished card.
Oh. I didn't realize you could read finish.
What?
That was a joke about finish. Spooky. Just because there's stuff on the front of the refrigerator doesn't mean you have to play with it. Crazy idea.
Okay, yeah, so I didn't have to discard anything for for placing one
Okay,
next
so
to.
some of them put them right next to each other.
So yeah, I would say discourage putting one right next to each other unless.
Yeah.
I mean
Let's see.
until the end, I guess. I mean unless.
Wow, let's see. Okay.
Or unless necessary, I guess. Maybe not the end.
Let's do the math.
I think you put it on the wrong end.
Well, it just means, it means we only have two options between 72, or...
Yeah, no, yeah, that's where I meant to put it, because then it's, yeah, there's two options between 66 and 72, which is, I think, doable.
I don't have any of those cards in my hand. Let's see. If we have to get roughly 12 each, what do you think?
Let's see. So, you want to go do it? Okay. 64, 62, 60, 58 here.
I've got a 63. Okay, I've got a 59.
Oops, I got a 73. We're fucked.
You can discard it.
No, I can't.
Oh, but so if I put, yeah, even if it's one off, do I have to discard one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's a crazy game if you can't talk. You're just counting down my twos.
Mm-hmm. But like I have 4 and 21. So
Yeah.
this rate we're not getting. Okay, oh.
So we're assuming that that there's going to be one or two between each one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got 75. So yeah, I'm at 59, but then I don't want to but I guess I would discard the 75. But yeah, when you only have that many, it's discarding doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I don't have any low cards.
I have a couple of low cards, but I'm starting to get more high cards. But that's good. I have two that I can discard. So, how are your other aspects of life, Travis?
Ooh, I have a start card.
Oh, my goodness.
But we're going to need to discard 8 cards between us. Yeah, so.
I also have a start card.
Well, I would imagine that I have one in my deck somewhere as well.
Well, so at least that since we both have a start card, that's one of the cards we can discard as an extra start card.
Yeah. You must play the start card. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Players must discard 8 cards. You may choose a card. Okay.
I've got one to discard.
Well, there's 3 players.
So at least need 2 each. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
2 or 3.
Yeah, with a third. 2. So,
Okay, 5
Okay.
more.
Okay, I have a 43 that I can discard.
okay. So I have a 51 that I want to keep. I have a 63. I have a 63 we should keep. I have a 47.
I have a 48, so we can discard the 47 or the 48.
Well, the 47 and 48 would fit good.
That's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'll
And I have a
discard both
13.
of my cards.
I have a 13. I don't really need a 13. Yeah. I mean,
There are 2 more cards. Okay.
Oh, I got a start card now.
alright, so I got a 51 and a 52 and a 55. You must play a card. I'm gonna play the 51. Get rid of these. Okay, I got a 1. And
Nice.
I got a 5.
Nice. I have an 8. Alright, let's see.
I want to be careful on your discards. I don't know if we're gonna win. This seems pretty tough.
Well, I'm not sure. I've lost so many cards, and we have to discard every single time. It's not.
Yeah, I guess it would be easier with more players. But maybe I think it had the same amount of cards for. Yeah, even if you get one right next to it, you have to discard an extra one, which seems weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that is really.
Like, I feel like if it's 2 away, then you discard 1 for it being an extra 1 away or something like that.
Yeah, that would make it a little bit simpler, right? To have okay, if it's 1 away, you're fine, but if it's 2, then you have to discard. Like you were just saying, Travis.
It's saying I could put the 1 in the first space or the second space. I don't think there's a 0. I don't know if there's like a wild card type of situation.
Well, luckily we have a pretty good spread between 1 and 8.
I have a 5. No, yeah.
I get a 7, so we can go 1, 5, 7, 8. You have 6 as well.
Yeah, it's rough. Because I think if just one of us runs out of cards, then like if one of us can't move, then
Yeah.
it's game.
I'm getting really close to running out of cards.
Yeah, there's no pass option either. Dang.
Yeah, you can
That's tricky.
play or
That's tricky.
discard 2, and like either way, you discard it no matter what you play.
Yeah. Wow. I was like, this is going to be so simple, but we just have to mathematically communicate.
Wait, how did you play 52 and only had to discard 1 card?
Because it was 1 away from 51.
So it doesn't matter that it's 58.
No, it's the closest.
That's right. You just lose immediately.
Yeah, it's the closest one if it's on both sides. But still, even spreading them out, then to make it where you're not touching each time, and oh, 5, but yeah, okay. Alright, 30 or 40, so that's 40 under a discard. 47, a 61. I guess. It was looking rough.
Yeah, we have 16 spots left and finish card.
Downfall of MangoTown.
I'm never gonna make it to paradise.
We're not gonna develop.
We'll be lost forever.
No, Tranquility.
I don't care. I'm still free. You can't take this one. I'm free. I got a 67. You got a pretty good spread right now. Oh my goodness. Travis, I watched through all of those. Let me see. I have a pulled up still. Through all of the caravan of garbage reviews of the Matrix movie.
Yeah.
I agree with all of them except for the new one. I actually really enjoyed.
I haven't seen that one yet. So. Okay, I got a 30. Where do you guys think I should put a 30?
I have a 33 and a 36, so at least above the 15, probably.
Yeah.
Below the 42 or 44, you think?
Either of those, I think.
Yeah, I think either of those would be fine.
I got a 34 in my hand now.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Alright, I have a 71.
Yes, I don't have anything. I'm just gonna discard 2 cards.
No.
There's nothing I think.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I have 64. I have 62 that I can place in the.
Anything else? I would say save the 62, right? Because you only have 1 card left. So like the 54 you can discard for sure. 22, 23, I have 25. What did your screen time look like this week? 1,000 hours a day.
Surprisingly, it's no longer 24 hours.
Got a 9 and a 14.
Nice. I have 31, so I can.
I got 32 and 34.
So we can play 31. Nice. 32, 30. card. I'm sure you will.
When it comes to the mallet then?
But I have 4 cards left.
Oh geez, Louise. Spooky has demanded the lap. The computer will not be on my lap for the rest of the game. It's been colder here recently, mid-40s, and our houses.
I got a finished card as well.
Oh, nice.
Nothing in the uppers. I got 14, 17,
It's gonna be so hard to get.
32,
Yeah, I'm gonna
33.
run out because
Yeah.
I'm gonna run out of cards.
Okay, so you have 22.
Oh,
23.
and do we have to discard a lot for the finish card?
I'm not sure. Hopefully not. If we do, we're fucked.
No, you may only play a finish card once it has been completed.
Ah, it just. Okay.
Does anyone have a 16? I have a 17.
No, and I don't have a 13 or a 14 either. That's gonna be
I've got a 14.
Oh, okay, great. Do you have any in the 20s right now? Yes.
And I got 14, 17, 32, and 34. A finish card.
34.
So
I have a 36.
So 32 is irrelevant.
I have a 61 all that. Oh, you know what? I guess I'll play the 71. I'll have to discard one. I'm gonna do this.
You're close. I don't think.
Alright, I have a.
22.
Alright, I have a 25 and a 28.
I have 32 and 23, so I can play 20. So don't play it yet, because. Well, also have to discard one. Oh my.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Okay, I have a 17, if that needs to be, but I also have a 34 or 38.
I have a 36. I can put.
I think 34 makes.
Yeah, 34 makes more sense. You don't have to discard one. And I can discard the 30. I have a 34 and 38, so I can discard either one of those. And then I also have a 17.
I say.
Alright, I think I'm going to discard my finish card. Anybody?
Okay.
Actually, no, I have 2 other ones that can go to 36 and 11.
28. Will we actually do this?
We just might. Only because we were able to communicate.
Okay. Do you guys have either of those?
I don't.
So I have both of those.
Neither of those.
I have a 17 and I have a 38. So what?
You're the only person with cards that can play.
Well, you can just.
But I
cannot play finish until.
we're gonna lose you. Yeah.
I have a 17 and a finish card. So
You went offline.
I did.
You
I'm
connected.
connected again.
Okay. I have. Well, I can't play.
Yeah, I have no cards that I can play. We're gonna have to get back around to Travis. No.
nice.
Defeat.
I think we could do that. I think it's possible for sure. We won't do it today, but we'll do that sometime.
For sure. I don't know. You know, it would be a lot if you weren't able to communicate and if you couldn't see who have which cards.
Yeah, I mean, we need like every move. We need to make cards go like not next to each other, and we need to just not discard as much as possible.
Yeah.
But I'll be down to try that again sometime.
Yes. Yeah. The other question is like, when is the best time for the start card?
Yeah. Pretty much. I'm probably close to the end, just because you have more cards in your hand that are just duds now because they can't be played. And you can agree on having.
As soon as I got the
Oh
stick,
yeah,
I had
yeah, you had to play it. Yeah.